time. I do hope you guys are all having a really good time. And it is Thursday today. So I hope you guys are also going to have a really good weekend. But yeah, that should be basically all in terms of life news. It's going to be a pretty busy 2 days the next couple of days. So if you are curious about what's going on in my life, then I would recommend following me on Insta. But today we're going to be starting out with our speed run. I actually completely forgot to do a little go live over here with the... Sorry, 1 second. My bad. We are 1300. So we're going to try to go for 1500 today, and then that is going to be the plan. To join the PC giveaway, which we are doing with Tradeify, all you got to do is do !Tradeify. I actually haven't done it myself. So once again, we currently have 88 entries. If you do want to sign up for this Tradeify giveaway, it is free to do so. However, if you want more entries, if you want a better chance of winning this PC, you should absolutely check out Tradeify. Make an account using code Nemo on Tradeify. And then once you have done that, you'll be doing better. You have a much better, much better chance. But for those of you who have not yet signed up on this, we have until the end of the month, so there's no real rush. The only thing that is, I would say, a rush is getting to 1,000 points. So if you sign up for the Tradeify growth account, which is the 50k growth account on Tradeify, and you pass your challenge, you have to do that before the end of the month to get those 1,000 points for the entry. Like I said, we currently only have 88 entries, and as far as I know, nobody has passed this challenge yet, which means if you're the one and only person to pass this challenge, you have an overwhelming percentage of the chance to win the PC. Make sense? Starry checks out. But yeah, that's what you guys should all know about. And once again, this is open until the end of the month. So it should be a lot of fun. Other than that, I would say we are going to have a really good chess player on who is also really good at trading on later to explain how to get to 50k. Oh, sorry, how to win the challenge. And their name is Grandmaster James Cansey, for those of you who might know. So it should be a really good time. This is actually the least healthy drink I could have picked. I am basically on a liquid diet, which just means that I'm going to just be drinking water for the next 2 days because I am walking in a show. So I'm going to be eating, I have avocado toast for dinner planned out. And this is just sugar. This is actually not something I should be drinking. But anyways, we're gonna drink. I'm good at boxing, yeah. Good at boxing, but you just entered the giveaway? Nice. Yeah, good luck with that. Like I've said, you have a much better chance if you sign up using the growth account. So, yay. If you want to see me on the catwalk, you'll have to follow me on Insta. It will not be streamed. This is not my fashion show. This is, I'm walking for a brand called Bellator. So it will not be streamed. I probably could have asked. Honestly, I'm too tired. So instead, what I'm hoping to do with you guys is we're hoping to have an IRL stream / meetup at Blitz Society the day after. So if you guys are in Paris and wanted to say hi, you are welcome to do that. You follow on all my socials and the Lifestyle YouTube channel if you want to see the show or any BTS of the show. And then other than that, I think yeah, I don't know where it will be actually posted. On Velator's IG, I suppose. But I'll try to repost all of my own stuff. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The brand name is called Velator. Vellchor. But yeah, you'll see it in the stories. I'm honestly not that nervous. I would say I'm just very excited. There is a really good chance that I just don't get there in time. It's like 50% maybe. I'm going to be in a really big rush. So I'm just excited. If it doesn't end up happening, then it doesn't end up happening, and I'm in Paris for 2 days, and it's my third favorite city in the world. So it's totally cool. But if it does happen, I will just be really happy. I wouldn't say I'm nervous though. It's not live or anything. So once again, if I do fall, I think a lot of people make it a much bigger deal than it actually is to fall. It's not that big of a deal. That's really the only bad thing that can happen. I literally cannot think of anything else that could go wrong other than falling. But falling isn't even that big of a deal. This isn't live televised or anything, so yeah. It's a win-win. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be more viral if I do fall, and it'll be epic. Actual falling is probably less embarrassing than slightly stumbling. Slightly stumbling just makes you look awkward and looks like you don't know how to walk, whereas if you just fall, then it's like you can do whatever you want. Some people fall and they make yeah, I can fall. Okay, let's just try not to fall multiple times. Now, falling more than once would be an absolute disaster. So, anyways, fall and get up and do a backflip. I don't think I have that ability. So, no, stumbling is definitely the worst. Diving into the crowd comes a very close second. But my point is, runway walks, sure, can be a little more serious depending on your designer, but this show isn't it's not a 16 million production. You have one shot at this and it's gonna make or break your career, you know? So, anyways. But yeah. It should be really cool and it will be really fun. I'm walking in heels that I'm familiar with already. I'm bringing my own heels, actually. So, I have a lot of experience walking in them. They hurt AF to walk in. But, you know what? It's fine. It's not you don't walk very long, either. It's not like you have to walk a kilometer. Yeah, but I am gonna be bringing my own heels, which is nice. I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of my feet. My heels are not LV. They're actually just regular. I don't have them. They're already packed. But they're regular nude heels. So, I also have, these heels are the ones that hurt the most to walk in. These are lubes. These are vintage ones, obviously. They've been scuffed up. But I like to buy secondhand heels. So, yeah, exactly. If you have fun, everything is fine. I'm very well aware that I'm not going to become the next Gigi Hadid. You know? I'm not going to walk Victoria's Secret anytime soon. So, we're really just going into it with the mindset of having fun. Which, yeah, I think is healthy. This is not something that's going to make or break my career. So, I'm just going to do my best at whatever that might look like. Yay. But yeah, we'll vibe. We'll get some really good videos for you all. We'll get some really good pictures and all the fun stuff. And then I'm also going to China in about 2 weeks for League of Legends Worlds. So I'm also really excited about that. We got a lot of stuff happening. But without further ado, we're exactly 1300. Yeah, this is pre-workshop. My friend owns this brand, so she always sends me stuff. And I really appreciate her. No! I mean, my jeans were already dirty. But... okay, we're currently 1300. The goal is to get to 1500 today. Maybe. Before 6. We'll see if we're actually able to do that. It's gonna get a little tougher. Oh yeah, and after Fashion Week, we're gonna have friends do a little mukbang. It's not even mukbang. Snack review. Snack review stream. We're gonna have friends do a little snack review stream. So that will also be really fun. But I'm super excited about that. I think it's called streetwear. This specific style of clothing is just streetwear. But she does do some athleisure, which is cool. Yeah, I don't know how much of a mukbang it is going to be, though. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be maybe less of... I was thinking of it more as us being connoisseurs of snackies, rather than seeing how much we can eat. Bro, I blundered mate in one of these games. It's honestly fine. It happens. I was distracted. And my opponent did exactly what he should be doing, which is going for checkmate. So, it happens. The most important thing to do in chess is to always look for checks, captures, and threats, and I did not follow my own rules, so therefore, I suffered. But yeah. Around this ELO, people really do start blundering less, and they have pretty okay openings. This guy just plays the London, which is, I'm sure, their main opening. So you kind of actually do need to think a little bit about this middle game. I have so far done very little thinking for this middle game. But hypothetically, I should be playing on the light squares. I should be looking for pawn breaks on the queen side. Sorry, it's taking my moment a moment to register. And then basically you just want to find a way to break through on one side of the board, or have your opponent blunder really badly. Just wait around and have them blunder. So here, I'm not in any rush to make this breakthrough. If they ever try to play knight here to kick out my bishop, I just go bishop e4 and I'm just chilling. Yeah, we all blunder mate every now and then. It's really just part of life and it's okay. So I don't know what they're doing. They're basically just giving me infinite free moves, trying to kick my bishop around. So we're just gonna continue our strategy, which is to put our rooks over here, double them up, and then potentially break through on b4 at some point. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. And if that doesn't work, well, we try something else. But we're gonna do it first. We have a plan. We made a plan. I'm not saying whether it's good or bad, because I don't actually know. It's just a plan. A lot of people play the middle game without a plan, and I think that's another really big mistake that people get into, which is they just start making moves sort of aimlessly around. And I would say even a bad plan is better than no plan. No plan is the worst thing you can do for your position, because you just end up making super useless moves. So you should just come up with something. Just come up with something. If it's a pawn break, if it's just going for... My opponent just blundered a rook. This is where their 1800-ness is ending. They just blunder. But my point is, at some point, if you just put a little pressure on your opponent, they're very likely to make a mistake. In Parasite, the quote was, "No plan's the best plan." I've never heard of that. But yeah, a lot of d4 coming in at this elo. I am actually not getting to sit at any shows. But I do get to walk in a show. So I'm very excited for the show. The one show I am currently walking in. But, yeah. Pretty hyped about that. Whee! Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun. Probably should have played this just to stop them from doing that, although I would just take one move. It's just little things like this that if you do, your opponent is more likely to make a mistake. I don't actually think this move is any good, but it is a very typical trick you have in these type of positions. It's called the Greek gift, which basically you sacrifice this bishop for this pawn to draw out your opponent's king, and now you move your knight over here, and now their king is just kind of chilling in the middle of the board. If your opponent plays well, this is actually typically not working. It works very circumstantially, but I do think at this elo, just being aggressive does kind of pay off. So, yeah. It's Velator. It's called Velator. It is! I would say defending is very hard for beginner players. Which is why, if you have the chance to be aggressive in your games, you should try. So for example, here my opponent just played f3. They had to play f4 in order to kick my queen away from this, stop me from delivering a discovered attack. Because if you attack the piece that's giving the check in a discovered attack, then you can take that piece, right? That's giving the check. So here, it's actually not that clear, because if I go here, king here, and I take this queen, they actually have bishop takes here. But then I have a fun in-between move with knight takes, but then they can move their bishop back and then my knight's trapped, so I actually lose in exchange. So this is kind of a crucial moment because it gets complicated. So I think the strategy here is that I'm going to take anyways. And then this is probably the natural move that most people would play. I have a lot of ideas here with queen takes as well, and then I can take this rook, which is probably what I'm going to just do. The other idea is to play d4, threatening the queen and this at the same time. But then they have bishop takes e3 with a check. So now I just get a free rook. A lot of the top models get special requests for what they want in their like room before a show, which is, anyways, your comment about throwing a fit if your coffee is in the right temperature is just funny. I don't get those privileges, but some models do. I'm sure there are people who do throw a fit if their coffee is not the right temperature. Honestly, being in the right mindset before you walk a really big show is important. It's kind of like being in the right mindset before you go into a really big game of chess or any sport, really. A really easy thing you can do if you're aware that you keep losing to the same type of trick, whether it's a knight trick or rook trick or forks, it's to just go on chess.com and practice those specific types of puzzles. I'll show you guys after this game. Which reminds me, if you have not yet signed up on chess.com, use code Nemo! Or just click my link. I don't actually know if there's a code Nemo on chess.com. Oh, okay, but for cold brews, it's vital that it is actually cold, because otherwise, if it's lukewarm brew, then it's so much worse. It's so much worse. Oh, I am running a tad low on time. I forgot this is... I got 16 seconds. My opponent has actually done really well in terms of time. So I'm down in exchange here in return for a little compensation. I need to play faster, really. Their king is in the middle of the board. They're defending really well, which is very annoying. So we're just gonna have to play faster. This actually didn't end up being the most educational game. But I have plenty of compensation for this exchange. I have 4 pawns, for those of you who might be wondering, which is a lot of compensation. But my opponent is constantly looking for ways to potentially sacrifice, which is very smart of him. So we just gotta flag him! I do not. I have 1 loss, as you can tell from up here. I managed to lose 1 game. How do you check your stats again? Sorry, that's not what I want to press. Last 7 days, 48 games, 1 loss. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to tell you guys about is, yeah, tepid brew is just so much worse than lukewarm brews. I should do a 100% win rate challenge. Like, I have to reset every single time. That'd be crazy. But what I wanted to show you guys is this. You can go on custom puzzles. And then it's a little hard to see just because of my background. But let's say you are consistently blundering Maiden 1. You just go to Maiden 1 and then put in like 0 to 1000 or whatever your rating is. Roguelike challenge, random openings, permadeath is actually such a good idea. And then you just go practice only Maiden 1s. You do these until you can get, let's say, 30 in a row correct or something. I don't have unlimited puzzles on this account, but that's just my point. So let's say you keep getting back rank mated and you're 700. So put in 0 to 1000 or whatever rating you want to be around. So then you click that and then you press start. And make sure you have an account on chess.com. Yeah. So sign up with code Nemo on chess. Just like on Tradeify. Just like on Phenom, everywhere is code Nemo! Everywhere is just code Nemo. I do be really fast. I've been playing chess for 22 years. You too would be really fast at this game if you've been playing for 22 years. So. Nice. Hell yeah. So now we're just going for... I don't even know what we're going for in this position. This is a Sicilian defense where my opponent has already traded off one of the knights, which they're not really supposed to do. But then the problem is I also don't really know what to do. So... I mean, the speedrun is restreamed to YouTube, if that's what you're asking. But we have no plans to cut it up right now. Yeah, I'm only 21. I wish. Would have made a lot more. I would have made a lot of different decisions if I could go back in time with the knowledge I have now. But so would everybody, so can't really think like that. I have no idea what the words you said are. My body feels 50. I'm so sore all the time. I don't sleep particularly well. It's fine. Yeah. Hey Irish, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome back to your 11th month. Thank you. Howdy. Yeah, I think I just haven't had much time. I also just don't feel like I feel physically a little sick. I've been feeling a bit physically sick since before Japan. And then after Japan too. Like, I think my body just hasn't quite gotten used to the travel. But that's life. I'm gonna be drinking so much tea. I got a plan for staying hydrated. Oh yeah, it could definitely be the summer-autumn transition for me, personally. I get really bad seasonal allergies, too. For sure. Absolutely. So, my opponent is doing fun stuff. They're planning on pushing this pawn, which is a really good idea. I probably should have played queen to f3 just to stop it, but it didn't cross my mind at that time, so we didn't play it. Instead, we'll just do this instead. It's fine. So now they're probably gonna play rook here. Oh, they did not play rook there. Okay, that's very interesting. I will therefore try to get my bishop onto e4. COVID's still around. Ugh. What the heck? I thought we got rid of that stuff. So... I will offer a trade of bishops and just see what they do. Okay, he really does not want to trade off bishops. That is fine, I suppose. I think I will just take this pawn for free now. I don't see any reason not to, other than the fact that I do have weak dark squares, but I still have a dark squared bishop. It just makes the game a bit more unpredictable than I wanted it to. And we don't want to take because our king is a little exposed, so we just close the position. If you ever feel like your king is too exposed, close the position. Too much gain. I will fix that after the game. And now I just go and promote a queen. And then you just checkmate. So that ending was pretty self-explanatory. My opponent didn't do much other than shuffle pieces around. If he was a little better, he would have tried maybe pushing some of these up. But he did not, so. He said audio is clipping. Okay, I dropped the gain a little bit. Hopefully that works. Maybe. I have all of my skincare taken care for me for free. Hacks of being a beauty content creator. Shout out to Elf. And L'Oreal. And a bunch of other ones. Yeah, I'm very, very grateful. I get sent all of my skincare and makeup for free. So, I don't actually have to spend money on it. I use a ton of different products on my skin. You know when people are like, oh, well, my friends ask me, like, do you ever do this therapy or hydrogel or this or that? I'm like, I don't. I just have the product at home, basically, so I can just use it. Whatever the keyword is, niancimus. There's some very popular, like, vitamins and chemicals and all that stuff all the time. Anyways, sometimes it is really expensive. And there's a lot of products I would never use if it wasn't given to me for free. Yeah, or collagen, for example, or sometimes there's, what am I currently using for my acne? I can't remember it right now. Retinol's one, not for my acne, but that's another type of thing. Anyways, there's a bunch. I use a ton of different serums and stuff. So, yeah. We have won a free piece because of our, what's it called? Our little forky fork. Little forky fork working in our favor. You know what I'm talking about, Uncultured. Hell yeah. Yes. Me too when I'm there. It is a 20-step face care routine. I've done get unready with me's before, where I just take off the makeup. And even my get unready setup, what people don't realize a lot about good makeup, or just good... The hack to... A lot of people think that people just look good because of makeup, and it's not that at all. Bro, if you took care of your skin... I'm just saying, if you take care of your skin, and you take care of your skin not just on your face, also on your body and stuff, it helps so much. I'm not suggesting that you should start looks maxing, because that's not healthy. But literally anybody in the world, if you feel like, man, I look terrible, I look chopped, whatever it is, just start putting a little bit more effort into your skin. And you'll see such a drastic improvement in your complexion and how you feel about yourself, and literally how your skin feels. Using the right products for you might not know that you have like oily skin, you might not know that you have combination skin. Yeah. I also don't eat junk food very often. I tried to make a bag of chips last week. Stuff like that. Did I have made it one? I just forgot. Look, as long as I win, for the purposes of this speedrun, I don't care. It's alright. I've been missing a lot of maiden ones. This is the second one I've missed. But yeah, skincare is really crucial. You really... I feel... I basically never put on foundation. So whatever you see on my skin is just my skin. I have this one pimple over here right now that I just try to not put anything on, so then it will eventually go away. Because if you keep putting things on, it just stays there. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I basically don't let makeup artists put foundation on me anymore. Or I have this little BB cream thing that I carry around. I'm like, use this. And BB cream has... It's a lot less stuffy, because foundation covers your skin, literally. There's obviously different qualities of foundation, but it covers your pores. And when your skin pores cannot breathe, stuff gets into that and it gets clogged, and then you start... like growing acne and all that type of stuff. So things that guys don't really need to think about, but as a girl I do take my skincare really seriously, because the more you do skincare, the less makeup you need to worry about. So instead of spending time on makeup, I just spend a lot of time on skincare. But when people are like, oh, you don't wear that much makeup. Yeah, sure, but you should see my nighttime routine. It takes 20 minutes. My nighttime routine literally takes 20 minutes. Maybe more sometimes. It depends. But that's my point. I don't need foundation because I've worked so hard on getting my skin to be flawless. But it's not flawless right now. This entire summer, I've had a pimple patch up here that I've not been able to get rid of. I've uploaded a couple of my nighttime routine videos. I'll do another one from Paris when I take my makeup off. Although in Paris, I'm not going to have all my products because I can't carry them. I'm only bringing a carry-on, so... I'm up 1 pawn. How much do I care about not doubling this? Okay, I kind of don't want to double it. Food is also really important. Genetics does also play a really big role. Unfortunately. You might simply be more acne prone, which is just... You just gotta use the right product for yourself, which is why, once again, it's just so important to know what's good for your skin. Yeah. Yeah, testing what works for your skin is super important. Alright, we're not gonna miss checkmate in 1 this time. Looking through checks, captures, and threats. I had a capture, but I also had a check, and then I analyzed the check first, so I decided on the check. But yeah, that's my point. I spend a lot of time on my skin, and technically I spend a lot of money on my skin, although I don't actually spend the money. But my point is, if I actually listed out the cost of every single product that I use sometimes, I don't necessarily check the cost of the product that a company might send me, but every now and then I'm genuinely curious because I'm like, how much does this cost? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I would not buy this on my own. It's not that expensive, but 100 ml, 150 ml could go for $100, for example. I'm just like, this is not something that I would get. I would just get such basic stuff if I was spending my own money. But it does add up, so I'm just really grateful. Huge shout out to all the makeup brands that send me. Thank you. I've never used La Mer. I've never used La Mer. La Mer. Blech. Can't speak today. I also have a... What's it called? I bit the inside of my lip. So I have a slight lisp. If La Mer ever sent me free stuff, I would use it. Sometimes I'll use it at the airport and be like, this feels so good, or this smells so good. But only ever as at the airport or in the store. So my opponent is setting up for some type of checkmate, and we don't like that. La Mer? I'm not putting La Mer on my wish list. If you're gonna spend $500 on skincare, and I can't imagine it to make that much of a difference, I would rather you just set me $500 for something else. I would just rather you gave it to me and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go spend this on food, for example. Yeah. Oh my gosh. La Mer is very expensive. They have some secret ingredients and stuff. I don't exactly know the whole breakdown. No, they have creams. Here, I can take a look. I'm gonna take with the rook. La Mer. It's peak luxury skincare. I'm writing checkmate. So, for example, these 3 products over here, is 465 Canadian. These 3 products. And the biggest bottle is 100 ml, and then these are 15 ml. So yeah. It do be a little price prohibitive. And that's only $12 US. True! True, true, true. Yeah. Look, I'm not one to say it's good or bad. I've never tried it, so maybe it is genuinely the best skincare you can get. I have no idea. I don't even think that's the most expensive skincare in the world, by the way. I'm sure there is more expensive. But my point is, I more can't imagine the difference between what I'm currently using versus that, and that price difference being worth it, if that makes sense. Yeah. I base it. Well, that's the point, right? The point is that you're getting Benjamin Button for that cost. That is their point. Their point is that this is the best stuff you could ever get for yourself, for your skin. But my point is, how do we actually know? Like, what is the heuristic? What are we going off of? Like, well, you know? And something that might be Benjamin buttoning you might not be Benjamin buttoning me, is also my point. Not everybody's skin's the same, so that's another thing to think about. It might genuinely be the best product for some people, and then for other people it basically does nothing. I just think skincare is really interesting, and makeup is really interesting. It's the same for high-end luxury beauty products and versus more affordable ones. There's definitely a lot of products that kind of get made in the same factory. And then they slap a designer label on it and suddenly it's 5 times more. So anyways. That's the world of beauty. I have a really fun move here with H3. Unfortunately, he did see it. But, oh no! I have checkmate. A lot of checkmates today. Hell yeah. Nice. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Can we get a smudge mate? I would love to go to F1 Singapore. But F1 Singapore also happens during Paris Fashion Week every single year. It's the same time as that crypto conference, which, no, I'm not going to the conference, but I have a lot of friends in events that are around that conference. So that's another reason why I would want to go to Formula 1 Singapore. But then again, it's a choice between Paris Fashion Week or Singapore at this time of the year. I, funnily enough, did have the chance to go to Singapore this weekend. not for Formula 1, but for other stuff. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. However, Uncultured, as I am turning 26 really soon, I am realizing that I might be getting a little. It might be getting a little late if I want to see Charles Leclerc race for Ferrari. Maybe 2026 is their year, you know? Ferrari has had such a bad run in my entire childhood, like in my entire life. It's crazy. And every time I watch one of those old movies, like Ford versus Ferrari, I'm like, oh damn, they were so good back in the day. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, we're up to 52 games. I was just checking that because I forgot. Not in Le Mans! This is true, but I mean, Le Mans is cool. What's also really cool about Le Mans is that, Le Mans, I don't even know how you pronounce it. There's some French Twitch streamer. Oh my gosh, is this guy playing the Ruffles? No, he's not. What? I'm so confused. I got so excited. I thought he was a Nemo viewer. I was playing the Ruffles. Le Mans. Le Mans. Le Mans. I have not heard that. Shuri, I have not heard that. I didn't even know you could do that. They even got Ludwig Racing this year, which is so sick. That's also this weekend that I'm in France, and I was like, oh. Anyways, my next goal in life is no longer to be famous enough or big enough to be invited to Formula 1. It's being a big enough streamer to get invited to drive an F3 car or F4 car, or whatever car they're racing. That would be sick. I mean, Interlagos is cool, but I do really prefer night races. I'm a big fan of night races. Start small and race go-karts? No. Formula 4, now. I mean, how hard can it be? I blundered my Porsche. I got a little distracted because this is actually looking really juicy. I'm trying to play d5 to open up the king, but then it also opens up my king, so this is a two-way street. Yeah, pretty. I'm not even good at racing sims. Well, to be fair, the main reason why my car crashed in LA was because the person in front of me didn't move on a green light, so... I feel like that's not entirely my fault. LA is just... annoying to drive in. Rip Carsco. Well, it's a green light, you know? Why would you not drive on a green light? Well, I just started. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Less than 20 kilometers an hour. Literally less than 20 kilometers an hour. I was basically like pulling in and it was already a green light. But yeah. Just didn't brake in time, I guess. Yes, defensive driving. This is why... I don't know. It was such a... It felt like such a freak accident when it happened, too. But it's okay. It happens. It was really fun driving that car around. Any podcast? Give me another 5 years and I'll be turning 30. That's when the podcasting is gonna start. My working strategy is that everybody who's about to turn 30 or has just turned 30 or is in their 30s has to pick one of 4 things. And that's to start a podcast, to run a marathon, go on an insane health journey, or become like insane health. By insane health journey, I mean become a nutcase health addict. I'm not just talking about Alex. There's so many people I know in my life in the content creator space that the moment they're turning 30, it's just like, all right, I'm gonna go start running marathons, guys. All right, have fun. Vegan's another one. This is just a real white guy. Okay, I'm also gonna say a majority of these people do also happen to not be people of color. This is also potentially true. This is also a factual statement. Nice, Master Therion. I can't see myself running marathons either. I can't imagine having to pay to run. No thanks. But there's way too many podcasts per square radius in LA. Everywhere I walk in LA, I just see a podcast studio sign. Podcast studio. We will host your podcast here. They have got these signs where it's like they'll even do the production for you. They have people helping you with setup. They got people who can even give you ideas for your podcast. It's crazy stuff. The podcast market in LA is just insane. You can churn out a new podcast every single day. Yeah, podcasts are huge in LA right now. Everybody has a podcast in LA. I mean, I think it does depend a little bit. I'm not saying podcasts are really easy to do, because I've never really done one. Like, tried producing my own. You do still need to be interesting and have relevant subject material to talk about. But the way that I see it is that not everybody needs to be heard. If that makes sense. I don't even want myself to be heard a lot of the time. I just have to yap because I am a streamer. And if I stop talking, people wouldn't come on to stream. You guys 100% don't need to hear 50%, more than like 70% of the thoughts I have. And I have this exact same opinion about the majority of people in the world. There is just no way that this many people have interesting enough things to say. I can't say I've ever really listened to a podcast. I've watched some Huberman podcasts, like the more educational ones, and they're fine for long drives. I've listened to some Joe Rogan when he talks to interesting people. But yeah, I'm sure there are some good ones. I'm certain there are. I used to listen to Emma Chamberlain when she did fashion podcasts. I mean, she still has her fashion podcast, but I don't really listen to that much stuff. Trash taste YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, I think people that are experts on stuff is always really good. I've never been a big podcasting person, though. As background noise, it's fine. That's cute, Miranda. Yeah, support the people you do like watching. Absolutely. Make the worst take known to mankind. I've never watched Lex Friedman. I don't know who that is. But... How do you pronounce his name? I'm gonna guess it's not Friedman. So we'll go with Lex Friedman. Homie left the country. That's wild stuff, bro. That's wild stuff. I do want to play this so I can hit the queen and take this knight at the same time. Or I'm actually going to take this way because then if the pawn takes, I get to take this pawn. At around 1400, people just kind of... People kind of stop blundering, but... Alright, this game was a little easy. Yeah, I mean, my opponent blundered in a different way. I don't know what went wrong here, but they just kind of failed to realize that I have bishop to g5 followed by knight d5. They have to stop my knight d5, do something about that, which is probably queen e6 here, or play h6 before they castle. But they just kind of ignored my plan. Which happens all the time. People ignore plans all the time. This is checkers. Which country in Asia would I like to visit, but I have not? I mean, all of them. I have never been to Korea. Well, okay, I've never been outside of that Korean airport. Incheon? Or whatever. Oh, I really want to go to Korea. I want to go revisit Vietnam. I went to Vietnam when I was 8 years old. And it looks amazing, and I love Vietnamese food. I'd love to visit Cambodia. I would love to visit Laos. I love to... Yeah. There's so many cool places in Asia. Which is why... I'm looking to move there. But we'll see. I don't think I've been to Ireland. No. So. Paris. My favorite city in Paris by a landslide. It's my favorite city in Europe by a landslide is Paris. I love Paris. There's nowhere else I would... Well, okay. I really also... I did enjoy Greece a lot, actually. I also enjoyed Italy the most recent time that I went. I've been to Italy once before as a kid too, and I like that substantially less. But this time when I went to Rome, it was really nice. Spain was fine. I didn't love Spain though, but I also went specifically to Barcelona or Marbella. Barcelona was really nice. I mean, it was great. But I just don't see it as a city that I want to revisit multiple times. Like going once to Barcelona for me right now is like, okay, I did that. It was really cool. Nice. Yeah, beautiful city. But I would visit Paris anytime. I would move to Paris in a heartbeat. For sure. So yeah, this is just another case of being a little too concerned about what you want to do and not enough looking at what your opponent's currently spending. Yeah, I liked Amsterdam too. I liked Amsterdam. Amsterdam was fun. Well, I have a ton of friends in Paris. I have a lot of wine friends in Burgundy, so I go to Burgundy a lot for wine trips and stay at friends' places and do dinners with friends and stuff like that, which is really nice. So yeah, there is so much to do in Paris. And I also have a lot of fashion friends. I have a jewelry designer who's a friend, so I like to go and hang out with them. Yeah, I kind of agree with you that people either hate or love Paris. I think Paris fits my personality type really well. Wine friends have fun. How did I make these friends? Well, it just depends. Some of them were connections referred to me from restaurants. Some of them I literally just drove up to their vineyard and was like, bonjour. Do you guys do tastings? Are you guys doing tastings today? And they would be like, oh, yeah, sure, come on in. And just stuff like that. So, you know, some of them were a little more spontaneous. Some of them, they reached out to me and we just became friends. And yeah, it just really depends. But I'm very, very grateful for the opportunities I've had in wine. And it's something that I really love, so. And I especially love Burgundian wine. I'm a huge, huge Burgundian wine fan. I don't really plan on moving to Paris anytime soon. I also really enjoy Champagne, yeah, but I actually don't have many friends in Champagne. At least not that I know of. So I've been trying to plan a Champagne trip with a friend for a while. It just hasn't really ever worked out. Our schedules have never really quite lined up. So I'm just like, one day I'll go to Champagne. I just have very niche interests. I don't know. This position sucks. I made some really big errors. I mean, okay, it doesn't suck. But engine probably gives this maybe plus 0.7 or whatever. I just don't like it. I mean, I also really do like Champagne. Champagne is delicious. I have my own preferences for Champagne, basically. So. Yeah. Paris is not for everyone. The airport certainly sucks. It's so hard to figure out where to go in the airport. Who makes their airport a circle? But yeah, I'm a big fan of France. I also lived in Antibes for a year as a kid, so I have really fond memories of Côte d'Azur and stuff. But I don't believe I've ever flown out of Orly. People hate on the Parisian metro, but I think the Parisian metro is functioning. You guys don't realize I come from a city which has one metro line. It goes up and it goes sideways. And those are your two options. At least in Paris, if you want to take the metro somewhere, you could hypothetically take the metro there. Sure, it might be broken, there might be a demonstration. Sure, but at least the option does technically exist. We have demonstrations here too, and on top of that, the tracks are not working for half the year, so then you gotta step out and take a bus. Oh yeah, absolutely. I am flying into Paris with no check-in bag this time because I have learned my lesson. I have 100% learned my lesson. They always manage to delay my bags or lose it. My bag is coming with me on the plane. Yeah. I mean, the Toronto Metro is barely functional. Yeah, cabin bags only. And I'm hoping they don't force me to check it in, you know? Just wear it all? Gosh. If my outfit is uncomfortable on the plane, I cannot sleep.
To the bottom of the bottle, I've been drowning, I've been floating away. The dollar that I got and that I probably went it away. Okay, I ain't liking it, babe.
I hope I have an aisle. Well, I mean, I know what seat I have, but I hope that there are no babies on my flight too. Ugh. It's so hard for me to sleep on a plane. But see, I don't like over-ear headphones. Not every flight. It's true. I also cannot sleep. It's not too bad. Got a 40-minute argument? Nice. Whatever the, my position is pretty bad. Whatever the AirPod ones are for right now, they're 4s or whatever, I think I do have noise canceling on it. Maybe. I'm not sure why they didn't just take this pawn, but now I am going to defend it. I don't like my position. I know. I'm walking in a show tomorrow. Pog. 1400s are really good challengers, honestly. No blunders. Solid chess. Barely any mistakes. So far, the 1400 performance has been extremely solid. Thank you. have to play a lot faster for this game because I am losing on time. So whenever they give me an opportunity to push this pawn, I'm just going to take it. Even if it might not be correct. Which unfortunately in this case it was incorrect. But running out of time. We'll just have to play faster. When all else fails, make sure you flag them. Thanks, Cutter! So what really went wrong in this game for me is that in this middle game, I was up a pawn, and I just decided to hang off for it a little too long. Like, this is why Black sometimes sacrifices that pawn, right? In the Karo Khan. Is so that they get this positional advantage with the pair of bishops. And while it might be really slow for them to come out of it, at the same time, at least it's good that you have compensation. It's very valid compensation. So. Also, I need to BRB real quick. Maybe. I probably missed a lot. But I should have probably played f4, like you said, and then I should move my king towards the center and use my king to start defending a lot earlier than I did in this game, because the way that I played it, I was just super duper passive. Like, way too passive. And you just don't want to do that in chess. You just never want to be passive, especially at lower ratings. Defending is way harder than attacking. Also, Catsko is awake! Sort of. Oh, still can't see him. There he is. Oh, he's already back to not being awake. On his cleaning arc, yeah. He do be a cutie. Little guy gave it a shot, didn't like it. Yeah, it's true. Being asleep is a lot less problematic than being awake. It's true. Aw, he's so cute though. But that was a really well played game by the 1400. Bro really took that opening. I don't know why he knows how to play it, but it looked like he did. I would say at 1400, that was above average. He managed to not blunder once, which is honestly quite shocking. I know it sounds like the bar is low, but he did everything that you're supposed to do. Not blunder, control the center, he even had the pair of bishops. I really just want to sack. Also, I blundered a bishop, and he didn't see it. But that's okay. I think this might be interesting at some point. I would love to sack. My brain is always on the sacks. But maybe not. He's still taking his little midday shower, no problem. Yeah, you typically are looking for sacrifices on e6 in a lot of these style of positions. I'm not saying it works, I'm just saying it's interesting. But it's not something that you should really do. It's because I get really restless. Playing 3 minutes is slow, so I'm just looking for ways to juice up the position. But for you, what you should actually be doing is look for your opponent's mistakes, not sacrifice, and just take it safe and slow. That's how you guys should be playing. So now I actually have a really fun move. This is why we're waiting for our opponent's mistakes. Because if I play rook takes d5 here, this removes the defender on the bishop of f6. And that's important because if they actually take back the rook, which looks like I'm giving up a rook for a knight, I get to take the bishop for free. And if they take my bishop, then I can take with the rook. So that's why this is a little tactic. That's good. Which is why you just... chess is all about waiting for your opponent to make a mistake. Yeah, it is a fun way. That's what I'm saying. Tactics can be a lot of fun, but it's not something I recommend if you're a little newer to the game. Oh, I have 33 seconds because I spent too much time yapping. So now I'm just threatening to take on h5. Back to sleep. He's so cute. What adorable. What adorbs. You think he's just instantly passed out? What a cutie patootie. There's so much tactics here, but I don't have time to figure it all out right now. Eyes. We just gotta play a lot faster. So when you are low on time in these type of positions, you just want to make sure you don't lose anything. And then outside of that, it's a lot of shuffling back and forth. But in this case, happy to just win a piece. And then typically, it can be quite easy to guess what your opponent's gonna pre-move. So then you can go for something that's like a checkmate, and they probably just won't even look for it. A lot of players, when they're low on time, just are trying to make the fastest move possible, which makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. But That's why you just go for it in these type of positions and don't worry too much. Thanks, Gossie. I mean, thanks, Kevin. Yeah. Thanos snapped. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. This do be checkers. Hello. I'm actually sadly not streaming League of Legends at this current moment. But at least we'll be in China for League of Legends Worlds. So you guys will see some League content, not necessarily for me, but at least content involving League. Yeah, I did unfortunately lose one game last stream? Last stream. We no longer have a perfect win rate. I've played a lot of League in the past, but we might do watch parties if we get approved. There's some pic of me and Shocks together from like maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. But I'm excited to see her again. It'll be fun. League's a great game. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the best game. I'm an Irelia one trick in the mid lane. Or really any lane. I can go here. I don't know if this is actually good. Once again, these 1300s are putting a lot of respect on their 1300 rating. Oh. Huh. No, I do want to play this. So there is Rook here, but... It's probably in such a long time. I have no idea. We might never even have posted it. It might have just been on the stories or something. I'm not going to remember a specific picture, unfortunately. These 1300s keep overperforming their rating by such a large margin. So I have to go here to trade off the queen, and then I have to take with the rook, because then there's bishop d4, so I have to cut off this rook on the 7th. Rooks on the 7th are so strong. I don't really think I can win this game. Rating inflation is very real. Yeah, it's true. It do be true. With their nails done So one of the ways that you would try to push for a win in these type of endgames is to make a pass pawn. Now, don't ask me how I plan on making a pass pawn. I don't want to play that. I do want to bring my king out into the middle of the board, but he keeps giving me checks, which is really annoying. So technically, he has a pretty easy path to a draw here. And there's just really not too much I can do about it. But that also being said, you guys know me. I'm not one to ever give up. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, so fun fact. If I took this bishop, I mean, I'm still winning the game. But let's say I took this bishop. Oh no, I'm not winning the game. This is actually a draw. This is still a draw because my bishop can never get the king out of this square. So as long as he didn't take my bishop, it would have been a draw. But he took my bishop, which put my pawn over here, and then I could make a pass pawn that could actually promote. So this is a theoretically... Sorry. This is a theoretically drawn position. I'm pretty sure it's still a draw. I'm actually... I would put this into Sizgi. Sizigi. So this is an endgame table base, and table bases are engines. They're not engines, they're collections of positions that are proven. Oh, this is a win. With white to move. No, it is a draw. It's a table-based draw. Sorry, I can't read. It's just, the O1 is for whose move it is. So yeah, this is a proven draw, according to the chess table bases. I don't really want to go too deep into this, but we basically have chess solved for up to having 7 pieces. It's not so much data, it's just running enough sims. You just run enough sims at this point, and we have all of the chess positions basically figured out. If we had enough computing power in the world, which we don't currently have, chess can be an entirely solved game. But yeah, 7 pieces is Sizgi's max. For those of you who are not aware about how people study endgames. And, that's why a lot of these type of... So, what grandmasters do is not memorize endgames or table bases or anything like that. But you have these very common heuristics. Like, if your pawn is on the H file and you don't have a pawn... Sorry, you don't have a bishop the color of this square over here, then you know it's a theoretical draw. You didn't really need Sizgi for that. It's like how you know any king-pawn endgame with your pawn on the side files. If their king's able to get in front of it, that's also theoretically a draw, as long as you don't have another piece. Yeah. It's a brand called Villator. All the information is on my Insta. If you were curious about pictures or anything like that. So... Yeah. I don't know if we'll ever have an engine that's able to determine every single chess position in the world. I don't have that type of information. All I know is that theoretically you could. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it would be in a RAM future. I love Paris Fashion Week. Of all the fashion weeks, Paris Fashion Week's my favorite, for sure. I am definitely a girly girl. Yeah, New York tends to be extremely streetwear, which I'm getting more into just because of my own brand and everything. But historically, I really like high concept editorial dresses and stuff like that. I really do enjoy the Dior's, the Chanel's, the Louis Vuittons at their peak. Not saying that streetwear is not cool or anything. I do really enjoy streetwear as well. But for myself personally, I just think that aesthetic fits me a lot more. But yeah. Yeah, I tried to do the other stuff too, for sure. Which is why I like Paris, Milan. Because I also like the Italian houses. I like the Gucci's, I like the Miu Miu's, which really is the same house, but... Sorry, Prada and Miu Miu. But yeah, I've always loved Euro aesthetics. That being said though, New York is cool. I like New York. I like Loewe. I definitely do enjoy some Loewe. I don't actually know. Does Loewe walk in Paris? Probably Paris, right? I don't think Paris is really that avant-garde. It super depends on whose show you're watching. Some seasons can be a little bit more avant-garde, but everything that I have seen so far this season has been pretty chill. It's been pretty chill. Yeah, LV always does their what is happening? Why is my opponent just throwing pieces at me? This is crazy. Okay, attacking is great, but you want to attack when you have your pieces developed. My opponent has given me every single one of their pieces for free. And now he has no more pieces. I think YSL now is actually just Saint Laurent. So, but yeah, YSL. I really like YSL. His board's not developed at all. He doesn't have the rest of his pieces developed. So, if you're talking about avant-garde, one of the shows that I really enjoy is Iris Van Harpen. Van Harpen. And they do extremely nature-inspired geometry designs. So I would say that's very avant-garde. But the more traditional fashion houses are still trying to sell their ready-to-wear lines. So a lot of the shows are a bit more, I guess, quote-unquote basic. But it just depends. It just really, really, really depends. Depends on the brand. Depends on who's in charge this season. It depends on how their season is going. Does Balenciaga feel like having models carry trash bags through a snowstorm again? You just never know, man. You just never know. Anything can happen. Fashion is a build-your-own adventure. The years that Balenciaga does the crazy stuff are the years that I'm just like, whoa, who can conceptualize this? It's art, yeah, it's art. Some shows are way more art than other arts. Some years shows are way more art, and some years shows are just kind of like, all right, we have a good collection, let's get it out in front of the consumers and let's see how we do. Let's see how we sell. Oh, Loro Piana is great for men, absolutely. But Yeah, every season can be a little different. You just never know. Alexander McQueen used to be really high concept. I miss the old. I miss a lot of, not that I was really alive to see them or anything, but I go through the archives all the time. I think 2007 spring summer season McQueen was one of my favorites ever. Let me see if I can look it up. Here it is. But yeah, spring 2007 was just really cool. I don't know. I mean, McQueen used to have some really, really cool stuff. Rest in peace, McQueen. Maison Margiela had an insane one recently too with I'm forgetting the makeup artist's name, but they did a crazy one recently. McQueen, yeah. So now the house name is McQueen and not Alexander McQueen. But I think early 2000s were much more artistic. So did you guys hear that Louboutin signed on Will Smith's son to be their new men's creative director? I'm not gonna say that I particularly even know what men's Louboutin clothing looks like. So, you know, I don't have any strong opinions. He is pretty fashionable, but I once again just, when you don't, I'm not saying he has no fashion expertise, but he didn't go through it like some of the other designers did when they were developing their own shows and developing their own brands. So yeah, that's kind of more my point. Like, where is this all gonna go direction-wise? Not that I really care about men's Louboutin. I'm sorry, I'm just not a men's Louboutin enjoyer. I think Louboutins look much better on women. I actually saw a finance bro in a pair of Louboutin, like little not heels, but what do you call those shoes? And I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm digging this vibe on you, bro. The red accent can just be a little loud. It is a little loud. It's not can be a little loud. It is a little loud. And I just feel like sometimes it's too loud. Especially if you're just wearing it out on the streets. But women don't wear Louboutins out on the streets. That's kind of my whole point. The stiletto is loud for a purpose. Bro was just wearing this. The finance bro was just wearing this on his lunch break from work. And I'm like, yeah, his dress shoes, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, Louboutins for men, I'm not entirely convinced about. Oh, Dries Van Noten is another really great designer. That could be really conceptual. But in general, I would say a lot more brands don't do as conceptual stuff anymore. The early 2000s is definitely where it was. Early 2000s were the highlights. Was peak. Definitely. I think certain elements of brands can be overrated, for sure. But then you see how much actual, like, high-end designers are. Like the Elie Saab wedding dresses and stuff. And then you're like, okay, maybe Louis Vuitton is actually not that overrated. So anyways, personal opinion. Tabby shoes for men is a freaking no-go. I don't even like them for women. Oh my gosh. So, these shoes have been insanely popular this year. This is fine, by the way. The Japanese style is fine. I don't care if you wear socks with your flip-flops. Actually, I would prefer that you wore socks with your flip-flops, because then I don't have to smell your stinky feet. But this I am not a fan of. These, nah, man. I know these have been extremely popular this year, but it's a nope from me. It's a nope from me. Thanks, King. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I think it's fine if you wear them as the sock style and traditional Japanese outfits. I just can't. I just can't. No. Those are a no from me. Hey, Yipper, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It literally looks like you have hooves. And why do you have hooves? I enjoy being open-minded, but that's a little too much. Hooves? It's not nice try. People unironically wear those. No, it is currently the trend in fashion. If you follow fashion influencers, at least girls, they do wear those. Hey, Gilwich, thank you so much for the 53 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't see it as much on men, which I'm very grateful for. Because I also don't think they look good. I don't think they look good on anyone. Okay? I just want to make this really clear. It is not for me. I do not endorse them. Those shoes are terrible. Worst choice of 2025. That and polka dots. I hate it when polka dots are back. There's a really famous artist that I cannot remember right now who is essentially a polka dot artist. It's a really long story. And I admire her art a lot. Absolutely. And I think it's fine as art. Oh yeah, thank you, Yayoi Kasuma. But I do not want to see it on my clothing or bags. I also do not like checkered patterns. I like very dainty checkered patterns, but I even have things... I don't even enjoy flannel. I don't enjoy men's shirts that are checkered. I think it just looks terrible. Anyways. No, I really dislike checkered patterns. Not a huge fan of checkered patterns. I do not like flannel. I don't like anything that has straight lines that go down and across. What's wrong with checkers? Most of the time it's really garish. It just offends my eyes. Same for polka dots. It just offends my eyes. Also, don't enjoy pinstripes. And I can enjoy tartan if it's Vivienne Westwood. Okay, kilts are fine because I like... Okay, you know what? I like kilts. I like Vivienne Westwood. I like British punk. I like British style flannel. I don't like Canadian style flannel. I don't like lumberjack style flannel. But Vivienne Westwood is great. I've also never been a big fan of gingham. I only wear gingham in the middle of summer. That's the only acceptable time to look like a picnic table. Is in the middle of summer while you're going out on a picnic. Only time. Other than that, keep it away from me. Thank you. I have very strong opinions about polka dots, checkers, and flannel. I am very picky, yeah. I'm extremely picky. I take my fashion very seriously. Absolutely no black and white checkers. That is my strongest rule. If you're gonna do checkers, at least do it in other colors. so it doesn't offend me in the eyes. That's why my chessboards are never black and white. They're always like a darker wood with a lighter wood. It's, you know, cedar with, I don't even know what other woods they use. But this is blue and pale white. I don't even know what you call this color. Off-white. Blue and off-white. Eggshell. Yeah. This is fine. It's not black and white. I don't like black and white chessboards very much. It depends. There's some that I do like. I have a black and white marble one that I do enjoy. But exactly, red and white gingham is for French brasseries, small Italian eateries, or your picnic. That's it, please. I mean, I like contrast. I like putting the opposite colors together. I like putting blue with orange. I don't mind contrast. I just think white and black loud squares is ugly. That's it. It's that simple. I like a lot of contrast. I like putting pink with green. I like the colors of a watermelon. I super enjoy purple and yellow, purple and orange. I love putting I'm trying to think of super contrasty colors and it's hard. I like red and blue. I like yellow and red. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But yeah. Just no black and gold. Black and silver. Gold. Brown and orange. Black and red. Love stuff like that. So. Yeah. Enjoy all that stuff a lot. Thank you, Unculture. Appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Asia trip, if you're still in Asia. I have actually never watched Devil Wears Prada. I know. I need to watch it. Except I don't enjoy drama. Yeah, I want to do a color analysis when I go to Korea, though. That's where it's supposed to be super legit. And they're apparently super savage, so it makes for really good content, too. I mean, as a concept, I love Hermès. But it will be a really long time before I own anything from Hermès. There will be on Insta, Neo. If you follow me on Insta, I'll be posting videos on BTS and stuff like that. So always just follow me on Insta. Yeah, I mean, I love Birkins. Do I like the price that they're at? Not really. Hermes? Hermes. He's like, no. Yeah, it's really funny. I do think it's really fun. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Birkins. Just wouldn't have one of my own. So. If you have not yet followed me on the lifestyle one, go follow me on that one. Yeah, exactly, Chaos. That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. Okay, we are gonna be going to Tradify really soon with the one and only Grandmaster James Canty, who is going to be going through a whole bunch of futures trading with you, which is going to be super duper fun. So if you have not yet checked out Tradify, you should absolutely check out Tradify. Pittsboxing champion James Canty Make sure you're checking out Tradeify. We do have a little giveaway going on, which is for an entire PC. I know. Really cool stuff. So we are going to be giving out this lovely, lovely PC built by Landforge. It does have amazing specs. And as far as I know, they will ship anywhere, although shipping can be expensive. So it closes on October 31st. So if you have not yet participated, make sure you do. And then for those of you who also are not familiar with what Tradeify is, as in you haven't been here this week yet, there is a little, this is for a little competition. So if you sign up using code Nemo on Tradeify for the 50k growth account, then you're able to get 25 additional points. Otherwise, you only get 1 entry for submitting your email. And then if you pass the evaluation, which is making 3k on your growth account, then you get 1,000 points. And this is, once again, all prop trading. So you're not risking your own money. You are, however, able to make real money. And on top of that, what else you're able to do is, if you sign up for this giveaway, Tradeify has also been giving out randomly free accounts. So you can get this PC all for free. So yeah, make sure you guys are signing up for this little giveaway. Participate in the trading competition if you would like to do so. And maybe you'll be more motivated once you hear James talk about a little of this stuff, because James is really, really, really passionate about this. Prop trading. It's all futures prop trading. It's got really, really sweet. GPU actually. It's the 5070 Ti. This is global, but I'm not exactly clear on whether or not Tradeify or Landforge is handling shipping, so you might have to pay for your own shipping. But I'm not exactly clear on that. However, from my understanding, it can technically ship anywhere. So technically, this is not NA only, just shipping prices to be determined. But yeah, hello Tradeify, welcome to the chat. Hello. If you don't want to pay for the delivery costs, well, no PC for you, no problem. Somebody else will get it. No problem. But yeah, we're gonna have James hop on right around now. Alright, GM Canty. Putting them in the stream title. If you guys can we get a preview of the delivery cost? I don't think I'm able to do that, but feel free to ask Tradeify. Ask Tradeify, who are in the chat. I think the PC is probably worth a little over 3. I mean, you can just do the math. Input all those. Figure it out. You're smart. You're all chess viewers. Alright, I'll give James a call. But I hope you guys are ready. James is going to be trading with us today. We're going to cook. So if I hit 9k on any of these accounts, then I'm able to get a funded account, which means once I get a funded account, I'm still not risking my own money, and instead I can make money. Hello, James.
Yo.
How's it going?
Hey, hold on. I can't, something wrong with my sound real quick.
No worries.
Oh, that must be... Why don't I hear you?
I can also send a,
Interesting.
I can send a quick Google Meets. That's easier.
Yes.
Okay, sending James a Google Meets real quick. Yeah, you can make money without risking your own money. That sounds weird? Well, once again, you do have to pass the evaluation. I need to be able to make 9K. If I don't make 9K, I'm not getting to do that. All right. Oh no, my camera is a little bugged now. Okay, 1 second. I gotta reboot my camera. Okay, there we go. Hello.
What up?
How's it going?
I am good. I'm actually getting logged in right now with my Traderify, so I'm hype about that. What's up, chat? What's good? I got the chat up as well.
Hell
So,
yeah.
yeah, we ready to go. I'm actually logging into my Traderify on the back end right now.
Sounds good. If you want to share your camera, feel free to do so. No pressure.
Oh, cool. Hold on. Let me lock in. Hold on. Let me put the glasses on. Hold on. All right, we good. Okay. Wow, there it is.
Nice.
There it go.
All right, I'll drop it in. Ali says hi as well.
Let me pull up chat. What chat on? Hey, what's up, Traderify? What's good? I see y'all in chats. What up? Yo, James, content is funny and instructive. Well, they appreciate it, boss. What's good? Oh, the market going crazy right now. What is going on? What's on the 5 minute? It's going nuts.
All right, I don't have that pulled up yet, but I will do so very soon.
It's bouncing off this support level. Yo, Great W, USA Boxing. You already know I'm a real champ out here. They're like, you a real champ? I'm like, yeah, bro. But chess boxing.
How cool is that?
World champ. Let me fix this. Yeah. So chat, what's good? Yeah. So this is a prime time, like the first hour of the market. Really, it pops off in the Asian session is what we call it. My sweet spot, generally, I don't know who's a trader in chat. Who trades or who does anything in the markets? Let me know.
Type 1 if you trade.
Type 1, you know what I mean? Let us know what you trade in. I like Nasdaq. They call it Nascrack.
Pokemon cards count too.
Pokemon card. What's up, Kevin C. Wong? What's up, dude?
I mean, those have done really well, you know, in the last 20, 30 years that they've been around.
Yeah. Pokemon card. I heard a lot about those. I mean, I was a Pokemon fan. I said, oh, that boy is pushing up. Pretty nice. What y'all trading, chat? What y'all trading? I definitely like how Nasdaq is bouncing off this support level right now.
CS2 skins.
Let me see. In the Asian session, I usually spend a lot of time on the lower time frames because you got to be careful because it's like it's choppy. It's very, very choppy in the Asian session.
Okay, so does that mean we should drop this to
what you got it on? Let me see.
I have it on 5.
I
can
right
share
now.
my
Okay,
screen too.
Yeah, it's perfect. That'd be great. Show your screen too. So you do mini Nasdaq, gold, and crude oil. Wow, crude oil. You a crude oil fancy winner? I tried crude oil. I got slapped around. Gold. I ate on gold one day. My first payout was actually a 5-band payout, but when I made that 5,000 on gold, it was a good day. But then gold messed me up, bro. Like gold will smack you so hard when you're wrong. I mean, they all will, but my goodness, when you're wrong on gold, you're very wrong. So,
that's why I've the gold is just open there for display purposes.
Yeah, I see that. Crude oil is spicy these days. Okay, yeah, I like Nasdaq and gold. Gold actually, you know what though? Gold moves all around the clock. So I'm gonna look at gold. Let's take a look at gold too as well.
Okay. We have not yet looked at gold, like ever.
Listen, gold is scary. Gold is scary, but it's not moving right now.
You want here today is our last day to be able to really hit 9K on stream. So we're gonna go straight into the
So right now we've been patient because you got the wrong gold up too. You got the weird looking thing. So you have to it's GCZ.
Oh yeah, I have to look that up.
Yeah, it's GCZ. That one. Yeah. There you go. And then change the you know how to change it to candlesticks?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, maybe I don't.
Just double click the bars. Nope, that's you have to like double exactly. You got to kind of get on a bar. There you go. Make it voice. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Cool.
Perfect. Big swings. All right, chat, man. What y'all trading out here, man? I highly recommend. I'm a big futures trader myself. I've been trading futures, guys. You don't even know that I stopped streaming as much, bro, because futures really took over for me. I'm not kidding. I just spent a lot more time. I'm able to free up more time for my family and just be me and have fun. Futures has done that for me. I had lost a lot of money because I didn't know what I was doing. And then I locked in. I bought some courses. I got around people that make a lot of money, and I learned the ins and outs. I read books, just like you would with chess as well. And I got very good, actually. Now, of course, even people that are very good still say that they're not very good. But it's a thing that you have to understand that, it's a lifestyle, and anything you work hard on, you will actually get results from. And that's what I got here from futures trading. Nemo was there with me, and where was we at? Where was we at?
We were in Riyadh at
We was in
UWC.
Riyadh, yeah, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Yo, you trading?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm up like 3,000, right?" So she was watching me in real time, and I was in the market at like 9:30 Eastern time. That's my favorite. So it was like 3 p.m. or something like that.
We would
And so
be checking in for our
Right.
broadcast of the day, and I would
Yes.
see James in the back room. Like I was busy scribbling down notes to make sure I was not saying anything incorrectly. James was there checking his futures. He was
Yeah.
doing gold specifically, which I remember so clearly
Yes.
us talking about.
I was.
So it's cool that it's all come full circle now.
Absolutely, guys. It really is a life-changing experience when you see it. For me, my quick story is I had a friend of mine make $20,000 in 3 minutes, and I was like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if it's legal, but I want to know what you're doing. And then that's the rest is history. That was like 5 years ago, and in the last 2 years, I've become very profitable because it's not a strategy thing. Any strategy works, guys. All of them work. There's thousands of them, but the biggest thing that I found out. It's not about strategy. It's more about sticking to the plan and being disciplined and knowing when to take the trade and being patient, as you would in a chess game too, as well. So it's a lot.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's a lot to learn. Big fan of trading.
And now
So-
James is going to impart some of that knowledge onto us.
That's right. That's what we're looking at right now. I'm gonna reset the chart over here. I'm just waiting. I mean, it's really you just have to wait for that right move. So Nasdaq looks like it just froze. Patience is a virtue. You already know, Mickey. Come on, Doc. Let's do it. And then gold is like nothing's going on right now. It's just chilling. FOMO is real in trading. Come on, Isaiah, talk to him. What you know about FOMO, aka fear of missing out? It's exactly right. Fear of missing out, trying to catch a trade when it's already making the move, and then it flips on you. Oh my goodness! I had a friend shoot a laptop before, guys. Think about that for a second. With a real gun, he shot a laptop because it went the other way.
All right, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
It gets real out here.
All right. Oh yeah, you're in
It's
don't want to dox you, so I'll let you take that. Detroit.
What's up, Mickey? What's good? What's
Detroit,
good?
right?
What's
Yeah.
up? What's up? FOMO's real. Yeah, patience virtue. Yep. So it's nothing going on. We wait probably for 10, 15 minutes here to see. I mean, even if something happens, then something happens. But right now I'm switching between 1 and 5 minutes. And I'm just kind of waiting to see if it breaks. Right now I have some support and resistances marked up. On your chart, yeah, I got the same ones marked up now. So I'm just waiting to see if it's going to break. What's this black line you got? Is that VWAP?
This one is the one we set up earlier today.
No, not the RSI. The one
Oh.
above it. That bark. Yeah, is that VWAP or what?
This is
Yeah, it's VWAP. Okay,
VWAP.
it's VWAP. So VWAP can act as a dynamic support or resistance. So if it breaks through this, then it could keep going, which would be nice. So we'll see. We'll see.
Sounds
Chronic
good.
Chaos. I see. What you know about VWAP? Chronic Chaos. Hold on.
Chaos knows a lot about everything.
I see. He said
I've
VWAP
seen Chaos in the chat.
You know about some VWAP there.
But
boy.
while
Let me-
we're also waiting for the market to perhaps move a little, do you mind running us through how we can use ChatGPT to help
yes.
us?
In
Because
fact, yeah,
one
that's
of these
great. What do you-
accounts is supposed to be ChatGPT's account, and every single time I've asked ChatGPT, they're like, "This right now, I don't want to do anything," and then I'm just forced it to buy something anyways.
Yeah.
For the
So
sake
what we do
of-
right now is first you go in with a bias of what you think is going to happen. So right now I'm looking at Nasdaq, and I think it's going to. I actually think Nasdaq. Let me go on a higher time frame. On a 1 hour, it looks like for me, I think Nasdaq is going to push up slightly and then drop, and then keep going, keep selling off. If I go to the higher time frames, like the 4 hour and a daily, even the weekly, yeah, okay, that's not enough. So 4 hour, 1 hour, yeah, I think it should drop, but let me look at the RSI as well. RSI is it's not overbought on the 4 hour, but it is pretty high. But that doesn't mean that, that means that it's very strong bullish pressure. But from the move this morning, that was really, really a sell. What I do for ChatGPT is I tell them first, especially I'm gonna start with Nasdaq first, and I'm gonna type in ChatGPT, I have a bearish bias for NQ.
Oh, do you want to just copy paste or share screen? Either way
Oh
works.
yeah, actually, what I'm doing, yeah, I'll copy paste. I'll just come back after I have a bearish bias for NQ after the drop this morning. What do you think will happen in Asian session? So I'm gonna copy and paste this in the chat so you have it. So now what I'm looking for is a confluence. What I love to do is confluence. Confluence means basically, if you guys don't know, that means adding confirmations together. So, and let's say, for instance, I'll give you a quick example. Let me put this in the chat. So a quick example would be, let's say, if we're looking at Nemo's screen here, let me go here. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
so look
type
at
it
Nemo's
in.
screen. Okay, yeah. Confluence is like confirmations. So on the screen that we have right now, the RSI. If the RSI is below 50, with our price is below all the MAs and the VWAP, so that's another confirmation. With it, bouncing off of a fair value gap, that's another confirmation. In a downtrend from the higher time frames, that's another confirmation. With the MACD histogram pointing down, and the MACD and signal lines are all pointing down, you should be taking sales. You should be taking a lot of sales. Sell. Like, you can, sell. You can even catch the move late and probably still make money. So it's important to have confluences where you can get in trouble by just, oh, I think this, I think, and that's kind of how it is when you're doing, like, when you trading. I think, but you have a more educated guess and hypothesis and a better chances of winning when you actually have lots of confluences. And ChatGPT I use this one too as well. So let me see what it gave me. It says your bearish bias is not unreasonable given the morning drop. Here's a potential scenario for Asia. So it says what to watch out for. Just some news stuff.
Mine
Weakness.
says liquidity is lower in the Asian overnight hours for US index futures. Okay. I was just curious because I had a different lead-in from you, so I was wondering how different it was going to be.
Yes. And chat says, are you using a smart money concept as a strategy, SMC? Actually, I will use it as confluence, like, kill zones and Fibonacci's, like, the fib zone, kill zone stuff. I used to draw all that up. I love that. I am a big fan of smart money concepts, but I use it as a confluence, not as like I'm a smart money concept, order block. I use all of that: order block, supply demand, Fibonacci, kill zone. I use all of that, and I used to write that up all the time. It would mark that up all the time. I used that for a good year. It's very nice, but I only use it as a confluence now, like liquidity and stuff like that. Any fundamental or just technical? Both, Mike. Both. I definitely check to see, if news is bad. I use Forex Factory during the day. I usually trade 9:30 and 10:30. Between 9:30 and 10:30 is my sweet spot, Eastern time. But I'll use Forex Factory to go check the news to see if it's red for the news that day. You need to chill. You need to be okay. You need to chill and wait, and then. What's my entry time frame? My favorite is actually the 5-minute. I tried them all. 15-minute. Sometimes you miss moves. Fives are like the most precise for me. My win rate is a 94% win rate. So
94.
94%, 100%, 94% win rate. Absolutely. And this is knowing from stats. I have hundreds of trades that I've tracked. So it's 94%.
Wait, that's insane. I think I was on a session earlier with someone and they were like, oh, you should just aim for a 60% win rate. Not even hit it, just aim for a 60. So that's crazy.
Right. What RR? Very good question. In fact, my RR is like a 1 to 2.5 max, because I don't be in there. I'm not in there for a long time because I've been up. Imagine being up a band $1,000 and then be down 2,000, and it's because you let it sit. You don't take profits, right? So I'm like, you know what, 2.5, I'm cool with that. And then I also like the fact that, platforms like Tradeify, what's the command? Command Tradeify?
Exclamation mark Tradeify. Yeah.
Exclamation point Tradeify, right? I'm in my account right now, guys. Okay. So, Tradeify lets you have things like 5 accounts. So you can use leverage. What does that mean? Is if I make, and I did this just recently, if you make $500 on one account and you have 5 accounts, for all my math wizards in the chat, how much did you make today? If you have 5 accounts connected, right? 5 accounts connected, and you make 500 on one account, copy trading. How much did you make? Exactly, C. Warner. You made 2,500. You make 2,500. K. It's like 500. 500. Yes, you did, but you actually made 2,500.
He's not wrong. He made at least 500.
He is correct. He's not right. He's not wrong. But this is the big thing I love about it is you don't have to now use your own capital. You know how much? Putting up 2,500 of your own money is tough. It's harder to take moves, but if you have leverage where you spend, you know, 50, $60 to get an evaluation to prove that you can trade and follow the rules, then you can set yourself up for life, guys. This is important. Bro has trouble have doing fine and a 94% run rate. Bro, yeah, has trouble having. I don't understand. 5 accounts that you can copy trade yourself across them. That's exactly right. Trader fine.
So this is 150K
Yeah,
actually.
that's still
I
150.
did not make 100. I did not make 50K in the last couple of days, unfortunately. This is my highest win rate account. My highest win rate's not exactly correct because I didn't keep track. This is the account that has the most amount of money. So we are $2.71 away from passing the challenge over here.
Ooh,
on this
gold
account.
might be dropping. But gold might actually, I don't know. Let me switch over. Ooh, and when gold drops, it drops. Gold might be a move. Let me see. You on gold? Yeah, you on gold. Look at that. That's hefty. Ooh, that's a
That do
nice
be
one.
hefty.
That's hefty. That's hefty. Let me see. I always like to wait for candle closures before I do anything. So candle closures because it can flip on you. So it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So we'll wait for that. Let's see how aggression, James. Yeah, I'm very aggressive, right? In chess is the same way. It's kind of funny, but I'm an aggressive trader. I don't like to sit and do risk 1% of your account. Yeah, you know the big boys risk a lot more than that, but they do it with the right, confluences.
That's why you also do a Tradeify.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is infinitely safer.
Right?
Literally infinitely safer.
Is this backtesting or live? This is live, but evaluation live. How many stages are there? You can pass first day. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of getting it done in one day. You have some props, don't shame props, but there are some props that it takes multiple days. It takes I want to get past the evaluation phase as fast as humanly possible. So I can get to a live account and then be paid out within 5 to 6 days. So like about 5 or 6 days, I'm taking my first payout, 2 bands, 3 bands, whatever it is. Right. And I mean, I've done this so many times, guys. So I know how this works, from day 1 all the way to day 6, you're able to get your payout very quickly. So it's very important to understand what you're doing. How to do it. Gold feels like I think gold about to drop though. It's below the 50. Oh my goodness. I think gold is a go. Gold is gonna be a go here.
Is it a sell 12 moment?
We need to bro, Nemo's so aggressive.
I am.
The 12 pieces.
I am maxed out at 12, so
Okay, so we're going to wait for this candle to close, and if it closes bearish, it's a go. If it closes bearish, it's a go. So we got 55 seconds.
Okay,
all right, chat. What you think, chat? Everybody stretch it out. Everybody breathe. Don't try this at home, but try this at home. Use Command Tradeify. What's your favorite session? 100% New York session. I'm done in literally 3 to 5 minutes. Oh my goodness, it might be dropping now. Jesus. Okay, I'm hopping in. I'm hopping in, Nemo. I'm hopping in. I'm hopping in for 2. I'm hopping in for 2 on gold.
All right.
50K. I'm hopping in for 2. Filled. So that thing might be going. All right, guys, here we go.
Wait, we should put in more. Each one is only 60?
Yeah, I mean, because I have I like to.
Oh no, these are 200. Okay.
It's only 2, but I'll hop in again for another. Like what we have, I have like 4 or something. I don't remember how many I have on this, but you want to sometimes I like to take 2 positions, more than one.
That makes
4,
sense.
3, 2, 1, and come on. Okay, yeah. So it's a red histogram. It's below on the RSI. It's below 50. So it might have a slight pullback, which is normal, and then it could drop. So let's see what happens.
We're going to look. This is all real. Well, this is all real time information. What we're doing right now, the money I have in this account is not real. That is simulated.
Right. It's not real until you pass the evaluation. When you pass, then you'll be working with real money.
That's why we're trying to get to 9K. Once we get to 9K, we do get a real account. And then we do be cooking.
Only up in 2D, but Paul, let's see it. All right, let me move around. It just kind of stopped moving. Okay, it still looks good on the higher time frames too. So I'm getting hit. We're getting ate up a little bit. So we need to know when to pull out here. We know when to pull out. Right now, I'm gonna let it sit. I'm in for 2. Could be a pullback. Let me see what Nasdaq is doing. Nasdaq wants to drop too, but it's hanging around that support level. It's not doing anything, and Nasdaq is chilling. Okay, gold. That's a nice rejection. Nice rejection. Very nice. Nice rejection. So we wait and manage the trade. We wait and we manage the trade.
Interesting.
Nice rejection there at the MAs though.
So we're just
It's
here
rejecting hard.
chilling.
It's rejecting hard. Do you trade Forex or crypto? Only futures. I've tried everything. I like Forex was cool, but it was just understanding all the pips and stuff. I wasn't too happy. I had to like over leverage a lot. Futures, I loved. I got into it because a buddy of mine got me in futures. So we wait it out. Usually I like to wait a candle's length. So if we enter on a 5 minute, I like to stay in the trade for at least 5 minutes, and then I'll manage it and see what happens there. So come on, drop.
We're rooting for it to drop.
We need this boy to drop, bro. We need this boy to absolutely tank.
James knows. James is in on the fact they gotta get to 9.
Yeah, we need to get that 9 ball. That's it. 9.
Do you think you can pass the 50K growth account in one day?
Yeah, 50Ks I pass in a day. I usually do pass 50Ks in a day, and I'll use like 4 to 5 minis and pass, but it's only in the morning times. I've never, usually this is a rarity, guys. I'm trading at this time, but Nemo was like, yo, come on, let's get it. I'm like, bet. So let's do it, you know, and if in this time too, gold moves all day long. Gold moves all day long. So because it moves all day long, like you can do whatever. You know, go with gold. I always trade in the New York session because I mean that money be so fast. I can't tell you how many times I've blown an account in like 30 seconds, but I can't tell you how many times I've also passed too as well in like 30 seconds. So you know, it's been a lot. It's been a journey for me. And then the hardest part is when you guys pass the evaluations, guys. That is the hardest part. The easy part is passing them. The hard part is keeping them. So how you keep them is through discipline, and you don't even over leverage how we're doing right now. We're over leveraging. Yes, we are, but we want to get through the evaluation. That's totally fine. You know, I see this at the highest level of trading. They do this all the time. They over leverage just to, you know, on a trade, but then you have to change your strategy when you get into the live account. Looks like we're doing good here, Nemo. Come on.
Yeah, it's gonna push, hopefully.
Proud by neighbor. What's up, boss?
Also, if you do pass, if you're able to pass it in a day, James, you can sign up for this. Well, I mean, you can sign up for this PC giveaway anyways, but you get 1,000 points if you trade and pass your valuation.
Ooh.
While signing up for your... Yeah. So I'm just letting anybody know. And Tradeify is also giving out random accounts to people that do sign up for this giveaway. It's not just a PC. You can also random into a 50K growth account. So, guys, give it a try. So for the 50K growth account, that is if you just pass the evaluation and then you get the funded one.
Yeah, you have to pass the eval, guys. It's very important because like sometimes you spend thousands of dollars, like, you know, and it's cool. You can get you can get your own account. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've done that, right? Put $1,000, $2,000, $500 into a trading account, and then you blow it. You don't know what you're doing, or you just have your own, you're more scared. There's just more emotion to it. Or you can spend $50, $60, command Tradeify in here, get your own account right here, and then pass the evaluation. And then you get leverage, guys. It's so much easier. You know, it takes a lot off you. Obviously, still learn how to trade and get better. You know, grow your knowledge of how to use these markets, how to actually trade in the markets. But at the same time, you don't have to trade with your own capital. And that's what changes the game 100%.
Yeah.
That really changes the game.
I have not yet, Anna, but I'll take a look. Thank you, though. I'll check when I'm back from Paris. Feels a lot worse blowing your own thousands. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, it hurts. Definitely hurts. You're like, oh man, I'm feeling good. You up one day and then the next day it's all gone. All gone.
Also, Tradeify has just announced they're covering the shipping of the PC. So this is entirely a global giveaway. PC. It could be one of yours, chat. Don't let James take it.
I will take it. Nasdaq is pushing down. Dang, we should have probably took Nas, dog. But
is it too late or
it's not too late? It's not too late. Like gold is just annoying. It's just kind of teetering around here. I like it to go, and if it doesn't go, then I just kind of get out of there quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of gold. I'm just gonna get out of here. Take that as a hold on. Let's
the gray button.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as an L. So I'm gonna get out of gold there.
Okay.
So that's an L. That one's an L. That one's an L.
Did I exit? Maybe I didn't exit.
Yeah, you just exit out. And we're gonna look back in Nasdaq, which is my favorite anyway.
That's the wrong
tends to use a little bit better, or it tends to move a little bit cleaner. When it moves. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of there.
Okay.
So you just run it back. Gold. did not move the way we wanted it to, and it's just consolidating, which means it's going back and forth. It's going back and forth.
Oh,
So
your
it's doing nothing.
camera might be.
Oh, my
glitching
camera,
too.
my bad, don't. Not every trade will be a monster. That's exactly right. L for short. Yeah, that's an L there, Edward. That's an L. Nasdaq looks cleaner for a sale. It also just broke a support level, a key support level, by the way, that was made in a day. So you know what? Let me check the 1. Okay, let me check the 15. Nasdaq I trade. This is where my money is. I trade Nas all the time. The 1 hour is bearish, 4 hours bearish. Okay, I'm hopping in. 15, 5, the 1, the 5. It's a lot of room down there. Let me see how it looks on TradeAvate itself. Yeah, it wants to break this support level. So let's see what it does. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little
Wait
bit.
a little bit?
I'm
Wow.
gonna wait a little bit on NQ because
Okay.
I'm about to hop in here though.
I'm on the
Gold is
E-mini.
just annoying. It's just like everything's consolidating. So annoying. It's why I don't trade this session, bro. It's like move. Do
Next time we
something.
gotta hop on at 9 a.m. I know
Yeah, we
you might
got
be
the
busy
9
at
a.m.
exactly
sessions.
9, so maybe we do like
Wait.
after
Yeah.
you're done your morning session, we can hop
Yeah,
on
so
together.
anytime in the morning sessions are good.
Okay.
Except lunchtime, which is between 12 and 2. Like
Yeah. And the news is not everything for these. In fact, some traders actually don't really use global news. But yesterday was there was a fear of a government shutdown or something, I believe. So
yeah, it was a nice drop.
yeah.
Nice drop. I actually had a rallying where I actually took an L. I had one L. One of my very few L's I took for the month was actually, or for the last like 2 weeks, was yesterday or 2 days ago. I was like, I knew it was going to pull back and then push up because I had some support levels, and I did exactly that. But for some reason, I just still took a small sale and I was like, I took an L. So this is one of those two. Gold is just going back and forth. It's wicking. It's looking gross on the 5-minute. So I'm going to chill. Let's see, Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq is going. I'm hopping in. I don't care anymore.
Okay, 12?
We're here. Let's do it. I'm hopping in, and I'm hopping in for 3. I'm hopping in for 3.
I love how every time I'm like,
I don't care anymore, guys.
wait, this is a sell, right?
Yeah. A sell on Nasdaq.
Order filled.
Okay, order filled.
I'm hopping in. A sell on Nasdaq. I'm in.
This is our VWAP.
Use VWAP. Yeah, right now VWAP is actually, it broke VWAP. We talked about this earlier pre-session too, but if it breaks VWAP, it can obviously be called break and retest, BNE or BNR. Breaking BNE, break and enter. You can break and enter, chat, but BNR is break and retest. So it breaks and then retest the area. Perfect. We already got some movement here from Nasdaq. That's nice. I'm still down, but we got some good movement. How many contracts do I get on this account?
12, I believe, total.
On the 50K, I got 50.
Oh, you have 50. I'm actually not sure.
I think you get 5. So I'm gonna try another 2 here, and I'm gonna go in full port it. Okay, rejected. So maybe just one more. Like, okay, 4. So I'm in 4 contracts.
Okay.
In 4 contracts to the downside. Pushing. Let's go. And then I'm gonna add a stop loss, or I'm gonna do a 4 mini buy stop, and I'm gonna move it into profit. So sometimes what I like is if I'm up, I don't want to lose that profit, so I'll do a buy stop. Where you can just left click up above your entry, way above it, like anywhere. Just click it and then click buy stop. Yeah, right there. Boom. You actually okay, and then we'll drag it when it gets lower.
Okay.
Once it gets low enough, I like to drag it so it's a free trade basically. It's a free trade, so that if it comes back, you're not losing a lot of the profits.
Yeah, I see.
I like to trail it by like 10-15 points with Nasdaq, because I mean, especially in the morning, boy, that it'll move 30 points and then it'll move 30 the other way, like real fast. Perfect. Here we go, Nasdaq. We in profit, boys. I'm dragging this boy into profit. I got in at 93. I'm gonna put my stop loss at 91. 91. It's at 89 now. It's a little close. It's a little close. I'm going to take it away. Let's take it away before it stops me out. Perfect. All right. James seems really sharp. Bobby Barker, I'm telling you right now, bro, I spent so much time in these markets. My guy, it doesn't make sense, bro. I have like a 70-page notes on documents that I've typed myself. You know, going through courses, went through Smart Forex Solutions. I went through WSA Wall Street Academy by Quillen Black.
Is this how we're going to start seeing more James trading streams?
Yeah, actually, I'm creating my own stuff, like a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel right now that I'm creating. Instagram channel as well, Canty Trades, because that's what you usually do as a trader. You like put your last name in trades. That's all of this. So it's very simple.
Very creative.
Yeah, very creative, right? So yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah. But
that's where I've been at though, chat. People are like, yo, where you been at, Canty? I'm like, bro, I've been trading, dog. It's been like it's just freed up time for me to be able. Oh, there's a nice push. Let's go. Now I'm moving into profit by 90. So I'm gonna put my stop loss at 90. So I'm still down $200 here. I'm still down $200, but let's go. Not Jim Candy Trades. I mean, I guess we could do that, but like nobody care. Oh, we up, Nemo. Let that boy drop to the floor.
I'm excited about this drop. I mean, if it goes down more.
I'm still not in profit yet though. I'm still down. Like my first trade I lost. So oh, that boy is nasty. Let's go.
To the basement, please.
Come on. Please drop. Please drop more. Oh my goodness. We have 800. Okay. Well, I'm not up 800. My profit is 81. So now I'm up $70. I'm up 50 because I lost my first trade.
We're almost even. Oh, we broke by 5.
I'm above break even now.
Okay.
We have 100. Okay, let's go. 87.
We'll take it. We'll take this.
Stop loss is at 86 now. My 5-point stop loss. I'm at 86 for the stop loss. 86. So it's at 82. Come on, drop. Keep going. Keep going. What time is it? 6:30. That's the 6:30 drop. That's nice. 9:15. I'm up 895 in profit. 935 in profit. 1,000 in profit. Look at that drop. Stop loss is at 84 now.
James could just complete his 3K challenge in one snap of fingers.
I'm up 300 right now. Come on, y'all. Imagine if I had 5 accounts with Tradeify. Command Tradeify in chat. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. 1135. All right, I'm gonna bring it down to 83. Stop loss at 83.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it down to 83. I'll follow you.
Stop loss at 83. Come on, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on, bro.
I believe Tradeify has a link to everywhere where you are able to use Tradeify.
Keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing. Chat, this is what I do every day, chat. I'm telling you, like, this is what I literally do every day. This is easy work.
Thank you.
Easy
guys.
work. I don't like this pullback though. Come on, bro. Push down. Pull.
To the basement.
Come on, bro. We need a nasty drop. We need a nasty drop here. It's a 79.75. I got in at 93, so I got basically almost a 20 points here. I'm up. My P&L right now is $1,095. Even though my first trade was an L, my second trade is a win, and I'm up $371. So
yeah,
if it stops me out, I'm up, but I wanted it to be more. So here we go. Oh, come on. That was nasty pullback. Push down, go down, bro. There we go. There we go. Come on, chat. Spam down, chat.
Spam down. Chat.
Spam down, chat.
If you were here right now, which you are, what would you do with your chat account?
81.
There's only one right answer.
Down. There we go. There we go, chaos. There we go. Go ahead, chat. What's happening? I need you to spam down, bro. That's what we need. My stop loss at 83. I'm not moving it. This is the patience you need to have to not move your stop loss, because I would love to move it, but if it's pulling back, it could pull back way to your entry, and then you'll be like, I wish I would have kept my stop loss where it is. So it's at 81, and then what we'll do is look for another entry if we get stopped out.
So for what we're doing with chat here, chat's getting a vote too. So James,
oh, let's go. That's nice. Oh, that must be a new candle. Oh, let's go.
Okay, maybe we should just do it. We'll place the order for chat. We'll place the order for chat.
Push, come on, push.
That's chat's account.
Come on, chat got an account too?
Chat has an account too. Yes, ChatGPT has an account. Chat has an account. Yep.
Let's go.
I have also a consistent account, but
chat, y'all got an account. I'm proud of y'all, chat. I'm so proud of y'all, chat.
They have not been doing too well. Whoa, chat's voting for buy right now. It's 6-4 for
buys. Y'all want longs? Let me check Trading View. Y'all want longs? That's kind of valid, but they say try not to catch a falling knife, which is falling right now. Let's go. Move this boy down to 82. My stop loss at 82 right now. I'm up 1375 open P&L. My total is right now I'm up $650 in profit. After losing my first trade, it's at 74 now. I'm moving my stop down to 81. Use Command Tradeify, chat. I'm literally out here. This is what we do. This is what I do every day.
This is amazing.
Do whatever Canty does.
Yeah, except you guys are not doing what Canty's doing.
Monday through Friday, I'm trading, guys. In the morning, basically, it's changed my trajectory of how I do everything. because I have friends that are very successful in trading, and I wanted that same success. So I buckled down, I grinded, I stopped streaming as much to get better at this. And it has some ups and downs, obviously. You have ups, you have downs.
Chat, if you guys tie this,
Ooh, that's a nasty
they've managed to
pullback,
tie a bunch of these polls.
Nasty pullback.
So you're voting against him for luck? Wow.
Come on, Bobby. Let's go. Let's do whatever we can. Come on, bro. I need to keep dropping.
That's amazing.
Very nice drop.
What would you say? Would you say you said you're an aggressive trader, right?
Yes,
what would
absolutely.
perhaps a more consistent trader do in this position?
Consistent. Well, you would move your stop, but you would have less risk on. You would have
Okay.
a lot less risk on. You would have one maximum.
Wow. All right.
One, bro. But I'm talking about when you reach the abundance today's, you actually need to do that. You need a lot smaller size. Like right now on my 50Ks, I do 2 maximum, and that's on an A+ trade. And A+ trades don't come every day. You have to remember that A+ trades don't even come every day. So if you have an A+ trade and don't move your stop loss, exactly, that's another one. But I like to move my stop when I'm in profit, because I'm like, you know what, bro? I've been burned so many times where, like, you don't move your stop loss in the profit and then it goes back on you, like, 100 points. Nasdaq can do that, by the way. Nasdaq can swing 100 points very fast.
Especially at 9 a.m.
Always trail it. Yeah, always trail it. Yeah, and the 9 to 10 a.m. Yeah, the New York session, boy, it's vicious. It's vicious, bro. It is a vicious 100-point swing, stuff like that. $100 a day is magic. There you go, Sabu. Do not get caught up in, like, now with Tradeify though, you need 150, and that's a good thing because 150 is very small. 150. So I was like, oh, 150 a day, that's easy money. Like literally 150 a day, be out of there very fast. Very quick, bro. I think that's like less than 15 points. It's like 10 points on a mini. All you need to move 10 points. Okay, I'm out. I'm out.
Stop filled.
Oh, okay. I had to stop there too.
Stop filled as well. Stop filled. So I was up. I'm still up. I mean, I'm up like $200. So I made $200 after losing 700 because of this nasty pullback here at the bottom. So now we need to move around. Let me see what gold is. Excuse me, gold is doing. Yeah, gold doing the same thing. This gold is ridiculous. But when it moves, it moves.
Good thing chat's voting is still pretty much tied.
Pretty much tied here. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, chat. Bye, baby. Says Mikey D. Bye. Do you watch multiple time frame? Absolutely. Do you want them to all line up? Then you have an A+ trade for sure. Small wins add up. That's true, bro. That's true. Small wins add up.
Would you buy gold at this moment, or?
Yeah, let me go. I always have a set criteria, so I'm going to see what gold looking like, and let me go to Trading View. It's my favorite. I love using Trading View. Gold, it is past. No, my MACD histogram, I don't like.
I don't have
it doesn't show green bars. Like it doesn't show a strong signal for MACD. So I'm not a fan of it because this still considers like consolidation to me. There's also a thing called AMD for my advanced traders: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So in Asian session, it's a lot of accumulation, and then it's a lot, and also manipulation as well. Distribution be weird. It's very strange. So price will accumulate, then it'll manipulate, and we'll get out of a lot of the people that were buying or selling, and then it'll distribute to the right, to like the higher level, basically, which its intended direction. A lot of market manipulation by the big boys. Exactly. Yeah. So gold could push up, but if we buy it right now, like, it's just not a clear sign for me to buy for gold.
Chat wants to buy 12. We have landed on the buy. All right, chat.
That chat buying. Wow.
Good luck, chat.
Good luck, chat. Oh my goodness.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Now 600, chat. Dang.
Well, I only gave them the option to do 12, so.
What are y'all doing? Oh my goodness, chat. Oh my goodness.
You guys are in this for 12. Good luck.
I'm scared. Chat out here in a 12 ball with 12 up there on a goal. They don't even know. All right, chat. I'm watching. Okay, y'all might be up a little bit though. Wow, this is exciting. It is exciting. It's exciting when you guys are doing it because I'm not doing it. I'm just watching and hoping for you. I am not putting a 12 ball on gold right now. On Nasdaq, I got more experience. Wow.
Oh, it wasn't on gold. It was on Nasdaq.
Bought at the word. Oh, it was on Nasdaq?
Yeah, it was on Nasdaq.
Oh, they put it. Okay. All right. You know what, chat? That's valid. I think that's pretty valid. Yeah. I mean, it's still though. That might be I think it's gonna sell, chat. And here's my reasoning: is because, and I'm not going against you, chat. I'm just saying I think it's going to sell because there's no consideration yet to say that this should break the structure. Right now, it's a downtrend. Right now, it's a downtrend from a break of a structure from the higher time frames. And even this morning, it was more of a break of structure. So all we're seeing right now is more of a pullback, like a mean pullback, right? So I think it might push exactly bearish flags. There you go, bro. Chaos be trading. I don't know who Chaos is, but Chaos be trading exactly a bearish flag.
Chaos,
Right.
have you checked? Have you tried your own hand at this yet?
Bearish flag. That's
Thinks
exactly what it is. It's a bearish flag, and this thing can drop more. But right now, it might be a slight pullback. So I think y'all need to get out quickly, chat. I think y'all need to take y'all money and get out of there.
Should we just
When we
chat?
go up 120, you know, maybe do a little trail, chat. You need to like trail. You up 360. Come on, chat. Get your money. Get your money and get out of there because it might.
You guys are already all in.
It goes higher to get liquidity before going lower. There you go, C Warner. And liquidity will be that probably this it broke the support at 098. So a break and retest will be retesting that area, which is liquidity right there at the high of that candle at 828 16 or 1825, and then dropping back out. See, I'm pulling out at 500. You out of there at 5, sell at the moving average. There you go. That's exactly right, Lane. That's one I like to use too. I'm just looking for a signal though. Like I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm waiting right now. Especially after you have a good trade or a win, it is very good practice to sit and wait for the next one. Looks like a head and shoulders rising 50-day fiat. Ooh, looks like a head and shoulders rising 50-day fiat. MACD pool. I don't know if he used everything together there, Johnny Chap, but head and shoulders.
He put a lot of relevant words together.
He did put a lot of. I was like, wait a second, bro. I ain't never heard that one. But I'm looking for a head and shoulders pattern, which I don't technically see. I kind of see one on the 5. It's a small one. Like the head will be at 1530. The left shoulder is like at 1425. I'm using timestamps. And then the right shoulder is like 1610. Kinda. And then it broke the neckline. So if it broke the neckline, technically this would be a retrace and then drop again. Technically.
But what if so we're just like that's a good one. So are we here just like waiting on the exit market for chat?
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious, bro. Talking about shampoo. But chat, y'all up a band, bro. Hey, y'all need to trail this. Chat, don't lose this money. Chat, y'all up a band.
What does trailing mean? That's the first time.
Remember what I did before is make sure you click way below the price and use a way below your entry, below it somewhere, just in case it comes back. Oh my goodness, y'all up. Y'all need to trail this now.
So like
click no, just click anywhere below that. Keep going down and then put a sell stop. Yep.
Okay.
And then drag that. Oh, sorry, you already did it. You put it in the right place. Perfect. Hey,
okay.
Y'all made money.
Chat's making money. Let's go.
Chat making dollars. I'm
Hell yeah.
With y'all, chat, because I hate agent session.
This is your account.
I hate agent session. Absolutely hate agent session. Let's go, chat. Y'all made some dollars. Chat, what y'all gonna do with that money, chat? What y'all gonna do with it? I need to split it evenly. So, $1 for each person here.
$1 for each person actually sounds all right.
For each person. So
which reminds me, guys, if you have not gotten your own 50K account to do this on.
That's it, chat. Get your own 50K. I highly recommend it, chat. I'm in here every day. If you want to reach out to me, ask questions about how to use your Tradify, or if you have anything, even Nemo's on it too, guys. This is the way, bro.
But don't ask me specific questions. I am going to be like, well, I see the line is moving this way, so
goodness. Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Guys, trading can change your life. There's stories of people that definitely do it, but it's the discipline through it, and you have a lot of leverage here, where you don't have to spend thousands of dollars into your own account. You can actually use the leverage here that you see Nemo is working with $150,000, basically what the drawdown is. So it's not really, yes, it is a 150K account, but I think there's like maybe a 4,500 draw on here, close to $5,000 of drawdown. So you kind of have a 5K account, but at the same time,
exit.
You're able to use it. Sell exit. I don't usually 1,500 is a nice number though. That is 15, chat. I'm proud of y'all, chat. I cannot believe chat came in here and just crushed.
Filled.
All right, I have sold.
Clap it up, chat. I'm proud of y'all, chat.
You guys made a little money today.
That's what's up, man.
This is, I think, chat's first day of being up.
Wow.
It only took, yeah. A couple of the accounts have busted and I've had to reset, which is another great thing about Tradify is that if you do bust your account, you can reset it at a small fee. But
that's correct. But use command Tradify in chat because it's very important.
It is.
Do your thing. Tradify. I'm a big fan myself here. You get 30% off. That is a huge deal here, and you get the 1 day passing too as well.
And you get your
Highly recommend
funded.
it.
And also, if you sign
Funded.
up, you have a better chance at winning the PC. And then if you pass your growth account, you have a very high chance of winning the PC. Unless James comes for it.
I am actually working this right now. I'm waiting to see once this thing closes out or the next candle, I might be taking it back down. So you guys rode the wave up. There's a resistance right there. That's why I stopped. It's literally a resistance right at where we are right now. So I'm gonna wait for this 3-minute candle to like finish, and then I'm gonna see how it closes. And if it closes how I like it, I'm taking it right back down into a sale. Did you pass the account? I was like, close. You posted about on Twitter. Oh, that was Nemo.
Oh. I do not think so. I do not believe I did yet. Still close. $100 closer.
That's it.
But not close enough.
Not close enough. Yeah, not close enough.
I think we started at 156.2.
Yeah.
I believe,
Yeah.
and then we managed to make 100. Because we went on gold. That's what happened. Went on gold.
And you know what?
lost
I
on
don't think
gold,
there's trailing either, which is nice. Is there a trailing drawdown? I don't think there is, which makes this a lot better. I mean, a lot of times when you have a trailing drawdown, like that means that even if you make money, you still could lose drawdown. So if you have like a $2,000 drawdown, let's say it goes, you were down $1,000 and then you made it back, you still would be down like $1,000. Like it'd be weird. It's trailing down drawdown. It's not the best. It's not fun at all. So I think because I lost 700 first, but then I made it all back and some, and my max is 2190, which is nice.
awesome.
Yeah, well,
So
I'm
you're
actually above my drawdown, which is 2,000.
huh.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, should I place any last trades before I let you go?
Yep. Let's check. Let's take a look. I'm looking at gold. Gold is gross, man. Gold is scary, bro. You know what? I'm not even gonna look at gold.
Okay, I'm going back on the E-mini
Nasdaq.
Nasdaq.
Like, I'm just done with gold, bro. Gold, I had very bad experiences with, but it was one of my first payouts where I made like 5,000 from gold. So it's a sweet spot or a bittersweet in a way. But man, gold is just hard to read. So Nasdaq though, it still wants to push up a little bit. Let's wait for this. Wait a minute here, or let's see what this last candle does on the 5-minute. And we'll see what happens. There is a nasty wick on the 15-minute. That's sort of a 3-bar reversal, as they call it. It wicked down there, grabbed some liquidity, and then pushed up. So it could actually push a little bit higher before dropping. But let's see what this last 5-minute candle does in 1 minute, and we'll see what happens.
All right. This is the last minute, guys. If chat wants to make any moves on their account too, this is your opportunity to speak up or hold your peace until your own account.
That's it, chat. I want y'all to get y'all accounts. I'm gonna be trading on my own stream too, as well, some YouTube stuff too. I want you guys to be locked in with your Tradify account. Get your Tradify account right now, and you get it 30% off with also the best one, which is the 50K. That's usually the sweet spot one. 25s don't have enough leverage. 50s have just enough. It's pretty easier, I believe.
This is Tradify Gambit.
20 seconds. 20
Link
seconds
right
left.
above you.
Let me see. It is pushing up kind of nicely here. But let's see. I'm going to see what everything look like. It's still below the RSI. And the histograms down here don't look super strong on the MACD. 3, 2, 1. And let me see. Nothing happened. Yeah, that's not going to be smooth.
All right. This might just be a hold.
Yeah, this might just be a chill. It's just do nothing.
Chill.
You just you have to be the patience here is literally sit and do nothing right now because it looks like nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen here. What about the 1 minute? Yeah, it looks like it wants to creep up. And the worst thing to do is to just try to full port it, you know, in a sense of trying to. Ooh, wow! Wait, look at the 1 hour. Go to the 1 hour and look at that.
Yeah.
That's gross. Like that is disgusting. The wick, and especially on TradingView, it looks a little different, but the wick is so nasty on the 1 hour. It's like, oh my goodness. How do you retrace that much? That is insane. Chaos, do you see that, bro? Look at the wick on the 1 hour. It's vicious. On a 1 hour candle, bro? That's crazy. Like it's like a doji. How do you have a doji 1 hour candle? That's usually the what's that stuff? That's just the Asian session. That's how it is.
Asian session, yeah. We do have an account giveaway. It's under the same link as our PC giveaway. So if you just go over to the PC giveaway, type in your email, get registered and all that stuff, you will also be eligible for an account giveaway.
It's gross. All right. Hey, give us like 5 minutes here. It might be setting up. 5 minutes, Nemo. One more. 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes. We might be pushing something because I like how this hour is setting up. This hour is so aggressive, but because it's pulling back so strong, it might just completely dump next.
Anytime now?
Completely dump. Anytime. Yeah. It might just completely dump. Because it's how this candle set up on the 1 hour. Let me see the 4. 4 looks just like the 1. That's crazy. I never seen that. Okay, 15. It's hitting a resistance area right now. Hitting a resistance area. What's the 5 on? It's the same thing. It's a heavy resistance area. All right, chat. This could be the last one as a drop on this next candle. This next candle could be an absolute tanker all the way to the bottom because it's chilling right inside the. Somebody said that too about the fair value gap.
Yep. I do remember about the fair value gap.
Yeah, somebody. Let me scroll up. He said something about. Yeah, shorted on a bullish fair value gap, but actually, there's a bearish one. If you go back to the 9 o'clock candle, that's what I took this morning. I got 8 this morning, very good off that 9 o'clock candle.
Yep.
Very nasty one on the 1 hour, and that's a huge. It created a huge fair value gap that price all day has been consolidating inside of that big candle. So it could drop here. That's what I'm hoping for on this next one. I'm hoping for this next one. Trade the U.S. Open. Yes, Sabu. Yes, that's all. That's all I trade now. I can't tell you how many counts I've lost trading in this time frame. Okay, trading in this time session. Actually, I'm 8 though. I have had times where I made bands in this session, but I've lost more than I've won. So I just know where I'm best at. But I'm here today, just trading a little bit, getting in the market, see what we have. So we got like 2 minutes left, I think. 1 minute, 140, and this will be our last trade here, boys and girls. Let's see what happens. Minute and 30. I'm looking for something specific here. I really believe it's going to drop though. But let's see.
Oh.
Let us see. High probability trade the US Open. That's right.
Also, chat, if you guys want to place one last one, I'll open a poll for you guys for 2 minutes.
Chat, what y'all thinking? Y'all want to hop in here one more time, chat? How you feeling?
And once again, you're stuck with 12. Has to be 12.
I'm gonna hop in there.
All in or nothing.
Oh my goodness, chat! I love the tenacity and just the aggression. It's rejecting. That's a good thing.
I mean, we're going aggressive on each account,
bro. 12, chat. That's the whole thing.
Chat, that's your entire account, chat.
Chat said, "Yeah, I want the whole thing."
Chat's still saying bye. Well, at least right now.
Conair, what's up, Conair? What's good? Share purchase again. Y'all like buys? Y'all like buys too? Yeah, I mean, honestly, it could go either way. It really can. I'm not gonna lie, it really can. But I'm checking to see. I'm using all my confluences. It really literally can go either way. 16 seconds. Sale. There we go, Sabu. I really like sales. Most of my trades are sales anyway. I love sales. I love sales. They're like it's like trying to catch a falling knife is what they say about sales. All right, here we go. And that's probably a buy. I didn't like that MACD. That MACD came out bullish. That MACD came out bullish. Let me check the 15. On the 5. Oh, but it is bearish there. Should I pull the trigger?
How do you balance that between the 15 and the 5? I know you personally really like the 5, but
yeah, I really like the 5 for entries. The 15 is bigger. The 15 is like this is what's really going on. Always the higher is better. The higher is always better. So if you really want to have clarity, you zoom out. If you want to have less noise, you zoom out. If you want more noise to really see what's going on, then you zoom down. Okay, you know what? It's looking like, you know what, bro? I don't even care. I'm on stream. I'm going in. I'm dropping a 4 ball. I'm in. I'm selling.
Okay, you're selling?
I don't even care. I'm selling it.
You're selling. Okay, selling how many?
4.
4.
I'm just throwing it up there.
All right.
What it is, chat. It's 4 up there. I'm letting it all go.
Chat is buying 12.
I'm letting it all go, chat.
Congrats, chat. You're the proud owner.
I'm letting it all go. I don't even care. I don't even care. Right. It's for the chat. It's for the
It's
chat.
for the chat, exactly.
It's for the chat. I'm gonna put my buy stop up here. It's for the chat.
Sweet. Thank you so much, James. Really
I'm
appreciate
becoming
it.
liquidity. You're right. Thank you guys. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I am your liquidity. I
Appreciate
believe
you
it's
very
bearish. I do
much.
too, chaos. I believe it's, but maybe like short term. No, but there's a lot of liquidity down there. It's also it didn't break structure to the upside yet, so technically it's still bearish. It's making lower highs and lower lows. So and kind of was good.
Everybody, make sure you're saying thank you to James. Hopefully, we'll get to do this more in the future. James is awesome. I once again did not know that James knew so much about futures. I mean, I saw him trade at EWC, and then I was like, "So, do you mind hopping on stream?" And he has been giving us so much information today. So I hope you guys had fun. Thank you, James, very much. Make sure you're checking out James' channel. He is tagged in the stream title, and also make sure you guys are checking out our PC giveaway, which you're going to be competing against James for, because James is 100% going to pass his 50K account before the look at those muscles flexing. He's not just the chess boxing world champion. He's also going to be the trading champion of this Tradeify competition. So yeah.
Right. I expect to compete against all of you guys, and I expect to see you all have Tradeify accounts, and we all make money together. Definitely want to help you if you need help with trading or you have questions. Let me know. Definitely, especially with Tradeify too as well. That's what I do, guys. This is literally a real big income source for me, is trading, because I've been able to do it. And if it's something that you want to do as well, obviously get your Tradeify account, and I'll be happy to help you guys as well. So I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you very much, James.
All right, Nemo.
I'll let you go. All right, take care. Have a great night. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye. James is absolutely awesome. I hope you guys are happy with all the trades you made today. I know there's it's hard to get a group, a collective, to all decide on one thing. So we'll take a sneak peek at your account and see how it's currently doing. It's not doing too hot. But regardless, I hope you guys all had a lot of fun. Don't forget, if you do pass your 50K growth account, regardless of whether or not you sign up using code Nemo, but do make sure you're signing up using code Nemo, because if you do, you get 25 extra points for our PC giveaway. You get upgraded to Lightning for your next session, which means you're able to start earning payouts. And Tradeify should be available wherever it is available. Tradeify has a lovely link for you all as well, to check if your country is eligible. The Chess Grandmaster was Candy, which is really cool. So 70 million was actually paid in the last year. This is prop trading. Once again, you're not risking any of your own money. You're doing this effectively risk-free. So yeah, hope you guys learned a little bit this week. Hope you guys had a good time. And thank you very much, Tradeify, for having us for this awesome week. This competition is going to continue until October 31st. And the full rules are here and all that stuff. So if you guys want to participate, I will remind you about this at some point, that you guys can sign up for this. It does not have to start today, but it does need to be before the end of the month. So yeah, Canty's not a GM, but that's okay. I mean, between all the things that he's good at, he's basically a grandmaster. I mean, what's really the difference there, you know? What's really the difference? If you combine all the things he's good at, he's now the chess boxing world champ, he's good at futures trading, he's a grandmaster in our hearts. Yeah, so have a great rest of your night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. The next stream will be from Paris. I am going to Paris Fashion Week. I'll be walking in a show over there, and we will be hopefully doing a stream on Saturday night, maybe even Friday night. We're going to see, but we'll do one for sure Saturday night. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you all so much. I'll be giving the raid over to Patastic P. And don't forget to check out Tradeify, everyone, for any updates. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, because that is where I'll be posting. That's where I post all my fashion stuff, is on my AkaNemsko Instagram. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Have a good time. Like I said, I might see you all tomorrow. Probably won't. Depends on the show. Depends on how the show goes. Depends on if I make it to the show. All that stuff. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And once again, everybody, please do check out Tradeify. They have been awesome sponsors for this week. We have learned a lot about futures trading. And one of you guys is going to be the owner of a brand new PC. built by Landforge. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us, and I will see you all very, very soon. And if I don't see you, well, you're missing out. Take care, guys. Say hi to Jeannie for me. Thanks for hanging. Bye!